Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Congeniality, and I'm about to head to Starbucks to grab me well, today's Friday the 13th, so I need something sweet in my life. So therefore, I am going to get a peppermint mocha frappuccino. There's Starbucks. Alright, so we're at Starbucks, and I just ordered my drink. And after here, then we're going to head back to the house, and we're going to start organizing that hideous, cluttered pantry. So I'll be with you guys in just a minute once I get my big peppermint mocha frappuccino. Oh my god, do you realize that it's like the best thing in the whole wide world? So I just got my peppermint mocha frappuccino. Fuzz on it. So now let's head back to the house so that we can organize the pantry. Okay guys, so just got back from Starbucks, and as you can see, this is my last holiday drink of the year. Oh well. So right behind me is my pantry. And as I just told you in my last video, my little Christmas haul, we just moved here. And to give you a short little story, we just moved here from Florida to Dallas, Texas. So viewer discretion advised. This pantry, it's a hot mess. So it definitely calls for a Starbucks drink. So here, and in this house we have really extremely tall ceilings, but as you can see, it's like it is absolutely just absolutely horrifying. There's my empty trash bin. Yep. So what I want to do is I want to take all of this and all of this, and I want to categorize it, and I want to organize it, and I want to make sure that it's accessible and declutterize. Like, there's no sense that we have all this right here. You know, this is between our holiday, our extra tinfoil, our extra Ziploc bags, everything in between. And then down there I have a storage bin that has all of our, like, partyware, like clear cups and clear forks and plates, and right over there is more that did not fit in the bin, and then there's like a serving bowl that's plastic that we use like for summer salads and whatnot. But yeah, so it's extremely messy. And then there's our freezer bag that we take grocery shopping, and some tostado shells because we made some really awesome taco salads the other night, and I accidentally bought 2 boxes thinking that, you know, we were gonna need 8, but we could only eat 1 apiece. So yeah, we have an extra box of those, so that needs to go somewhere up in here. So yeah, and then we have some extra boxes that are empty for what we purchased. That's my new KitchenAid mixer. Yes, I love my new KitchenAid mixer. But yeah, and there's like dead space. And that's something you hear a lot in my organizing videos, is dead space. When you have dead space, I mean, it absolutely makes it ridiculous. But here's just a overview shot of the pantry before, and let's just jump right on this thing. Let's get this thing organized. So I'll check back with you guys a little bit later and show you some of my progress, and yeah, it's gonna be amazing. So I forgot to mention, before you get started, you need to analyze your space, and you need to think to yourself, okay, this is the amount of space that I have, so what do I need to do? What are my actions that I need to take? The first step is to take everything out. I've learned in past experience that when you actually go into a situation or a room and you try to organize, especially something like a closet or something that's smaller, it's best. I mean, I'll show you guys just real quickly. This is our kitchen right here. So we have a lot of cabinet space. A lot of counter space, I mean, not cabinet space. We have a lot of counter space. Put everything on the counter. And that way you can analyze and you can set things into sections, so it makes your job a little bit easier and you're not overwhelmed. So this is everything that just literally came out of our pantry. Literally. All this stuff. So from top to bottom, everything is cleaned. Literally. Well, the floor is really dirty, but I'm gonna get down there and scrub it. Ta-da. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I want to get that, because these are pretty scuffed up from, I guess, the last people. But I want to get that shelf liner, the meshy shelf liner from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put this on. So let me go get that, and we'll be right back. Can you read it? It says shelf liner. But anyways, this stuff is amazing. It's very inexpensive. It's only $1. I mean, you can go to Walmart and it's like, I think it's $2.88 for a roll, but I got like literally a whole bag. Now they have two different colors. They have like a tan khaki color, almost like a coffee color with creamer, but I got the beige, the cream color, because my shelves are white. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wipe down my shelves, I'm gonna put this on, and I'll be right back. As you can see, there's like a flap right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take some tape and I'm just gonna tape it, because there's no need to cut, you know, and mine didn't go all the way down, but I don't feel like cutting like little pieces, because I'm just gonna be storing nonchalant stuff up here. Mainly containers up here. So I have my tape, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply just lay a piece, fold it over, just press slightly. And you see this right here compared to this? So just take the tape and you just press it so lightly. You don't have to like do the whole thing. You just go down the list. What are you saying? And then it creates a nice, firm, uniform look versus it just draping over. And then you want to go to this side and you just want to pull it so slightly so you know that it's on there. Making sure that it's even. So I'm gonna tape this up and I'm gonna get right back to you. Now I have a nice liner, and then the edges right here, you know, of course you're gonna have little dips here and there, but I mean, it's not gonna be a professional job, but I'm gonna give you an overview of what the actual finished product looks like. And of course you can see there's a couple dips, but I mean, for the overall thing, it's a lot cleaner than what it looked like before. And I didn't have to repaint the space. And of course, the floor is a lot cleaner. That is paint, by the way, and it's really, really like tough to get off. But yeah, so now here's the fun part. We get to organize. Okay, so I grabbed a couple bins that I had around the house. And then these are just clear totes. And then I grabbed 4 smaller. What I'm going to do with these bins is I'm going to obviously remove the old labels, because we no longer need those. But I'm going to remove the bins, and I'm going to actually put I'm going to separate, and I'm going to lay this inside, so that way, you know, we can go in there and we can see and we can find exactly what we need. It'll be labeled, like our baking, like parchment paper, wax paper, you know, things of that sort. So I'm gonna do this real quick, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Alright guys, so I'm very sorry, but I actually went back to the Dollar Tree and I got these little baskets because my clear totes are not working. So I got 10 of these. So let me get to work. Okay guys, so as I told you, the ceilings in here are really, really, really tall. Actually, I could fit one more container up there, But like I said, the ceilings are really, really tall. So in a space like this, you want to take advantage of the items that you don't use all the time. We don't have parties all the time, so we store, I actually took all the cups that were down here, as you can see, that were all straight up, well actually they were down there. But I took all those cups and then I just moved them right up there in those bins. So, and I categorized them. I put my cups in a bin and I labeled it cups, and I included all the cups in my bin. And then right there, that container is just clear plastic plates for like barbecues or whatever. And then all our cutlery, and then that big long white tube looking thing, those are actually from a catering gig that we had. And I just, you know, we just use them around the house whenever, you know, we don't feel like washing dishes, but that's an extra set. And I put those up in there because obviously they didn't fit. That's like slap full. And then way up there is an extra jug. It's all of our plastic serving dishes and utensils, like for our candy buffet and whatnots. And then right here, I put all of our coffee and our teas, which we've just moved into this house, so we have very little, but I'm just basically organizing what we already had. We haven't gone grocery shopping yet, so, but yeah, I put all our coffee and our tea, and then those are our to-go coffee cups for when we make like lattes and stuff, and then our sweetener. And then right here, if you can see, I put chips and crackers in these two bins right here. Anything that's crackers, chips, whatever, Cheez-Its, they all go in those two bins. And then I got cereal, breakfast foods, in this container. And then over here is our candies and our little fruit cups, our candied fruit cups. All right, so let's continue on down. So this is our meal helpers, like croutons for salads, yeast rolls for dinner, things like that. And then our tostados. Remember the tostados that was down here and on the floor? So yeah, it fits perfect. And these baskets all came from the Dollar Tree, y'all. And then this right here is our condiments. I put our syrup and our extra peanut butter. We bought these really, really huge jars of peanut butter. Actually, let me show you. I mean, isn't that massive? I mean, this thing is 4 pounds, so 64 ounces of peanut butter. It is absolutely massive. And it just tucks away in the container. And then in this container right here, let me get right here, this one. This container right here has all our vinegars and our oils, like our cooking oil, extra cooking oil and things like that. And if we continue to go on down, I have a container right here, and that's our baking, like our extra sugar, our Jiffy Mix, and cocoa powder, things like that. This is our canned soups and meats, and that's just a little thing of bacon that's already cooked, like you can crumble it up. It's for on the go if you want to eat breakfast or whatever and you don't feel like frying bacon, you can just stick it in the microwave and it's done. And then over here is our canned vegetables and our mushrooms and stuff like that. Now, as you noticed before, this was cluttered with crap. So I basically left this a blank space because what I'm going to do is they have these laundry baskets at the Dollar Tree and they're huge. And I'm going to put those down there, so if we ever have a party or, you know, whatever, I'm just going to put those down there. So if we buy a bulk of a lot of things, we can just store those down there. And they're out of the way and they're accessible, so we can just pull and go. So here's a pan of the entire space done. And then here's the bottom. And then I got rid of the coffee maker box because obviously it works. And I like to keep boxes after I buy a product because if it doesn't work for any reason, I can just stick it back in the box, take it back to the store. But I am going to keep my KitchenAid box because I don't plan on leaving my KitchenAid mixer out all year long. And I do want to put it in there. I'll probably upgrade it to a bin, kind of like this guy right here, so I can put all its parts and utensils and stuff like that in it. But as for now, this is what it is. Also too, wanted to show you guys, on the tops of each bin, I labeled what each bin contains. That way, when you come in here, it's not a guessing game. And when you go grocery shopping, you know what you need to buy. Like our vegetables are really low, so we need to get some canned vegetables. Our soup looks pretty good. So we're good on soup. And then getting baking. Like if you find seasonal sprinkles or anything like that, or you know, you buy sprinkles after Christmas, this would be a good place to put it for next year. And then I want to get bins for this. My Dollar Tree did not have enough, so I'm gonna have to go back and get some more. And I want to get a bin for this. These big guys will not fit, but I mean, they're kind of okay on their own. So yeah. So guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. If it was really helpful for you, give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment below of some of your organizing tips and tricks of what you do in your home. Is this a good time of year, like after Christmas? Because I believe in January, you have a new year, you need to start something new. But anyways, I hope you guys found this a really enjoyable video, and I hope it helps you and your family live a better life. You know, I believe in helping others, so why not post a video about organizing? Because organizing makes life truly more simpler and more easy. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below of what you and your family do. And yeah, so until next time, don't forget, Mr. Congeniality will always be here. Bye y'all.